So we've just had what I call a pretty successful show down at Central Festival. We had to pack everything up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and we've had to now reset up the show back at the workshop. But of course, to do that, I actually need more trailers because we've got orders on the way and I've got to start building more tiny houses. So we're off up to Bangkok and we're going to go and pick up the latest edition. There we have it, the latest trailer addition to the tiny houses. Going to hitch that one on the back of the car in a minute and off we go down to Pattaya, back to the workshop. So we've just picked up the new trailer, hitched him onto the back there, done our normal electric test and make sure everything's working, the brakes, etc, etc. Now we've got that journey back home. So let's hope we don't get stopped by the police and we don't have an accident. This is Thailand, you never know. I'm taking the scenic route back from the trailer company back down to Pattaya. You would never believe it, but we are actually just outside Suvarnabhumi Airport. I mean, just look at those lakes and reservoirs. That's actually prawn farming. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Prawn farming. But this is a classic example that most of the tourists will never ever get the chance to see this real Thailand, natural Thailand, unless you get in a car and actually go adventuring, go and drive around the countryside, go and see it. And I guess really that's a lot of the ideas behind a tiny house. You know, you're not going to find hotels out here, you're not going to find guest houses out here. This is a case of take your caravan or take your tiny house out there, make your own accommodation and enjoy it properly. Now the back way here does actually bring us out, believe it or not, back onto the motorway near IKEA. And then we will actually follow the motorway back down to the service station and Pattaya. Pulling out onto the motorway, as I said before, this is actually just behind IKEA. But of course, driving on the motorway gives me a really good stability test to make sure that the trailer doesn't bounce and it doesn't snake behind the car. Now actually, you get an increased stability when you put more weight onto the trailer, which is going to be the house. But it doesn't matter, this is all part of the testing. the part of the motorway I can just never seem to get by without stopping. McDonald's or Starbucks, I don't know, it's like a holiday home all on its own. Back to the workshop nice and safely. A little bit of juggling and shifting around with all of the showrooms, and then we'll have enough space to get started on building the next tiny house. If you'd like to watch more videos like this on what Pattaya and Thailand have to offer, then click on the link up here. If you'd like to see what property promotions we currently have, then click on the link down here. If you generally just like to follow the channel, then please like and subscribe. It's not going to cost you a penny, you just have to click the button, and if you ring that notification bell, you'll never miss any up and coming videos.